Alright, cool. So I am Alex, and Mike is joining me here today. We're going to be doing a competitive Green-White Valuetown
Yep.
league.
You should adjust your screen a little bit. You can close the chat window.
This one.
Just, yep. Um,
Sometimes I use that to, like, see what happened previously.
I mean, you can just make it smaller if you don't want to close it all the way. Although, I don't know where it is now.
I have no idea where it is now. Usually against, like, Tron, I want to see what they fetched on turn 2 or whatever.
Yeah, well, there's a window
There it
for
is.
things that are revealed. Yeah, just make that small.
Alright. Our opponent mulliganed. This is a slow hand.
This hand doesn't do anything unless,
I mean,
like,
it's
you're on
turn
the
2
draw,
ooze. I'm on the draw. We can hope for a dork. We can hope for a land.
or you can mulligan to something.
I'm pretty happy to mulligan this.
Yeah.
If I knew the matchup, I'd be more comfortable keeping that.
Like, even this is just
This
better,
is
I
way
think.
better, yeah.
Like, it still needs a 3-drop, but the deck is, like, entirely 3-drops.
Correct.
And you've got interaction.
Yes, which is... I guess if you define Ghost Quarter as interaction, it's not particularly unusual for the deck. But we only run 4 paths.
Right. Well, that's how I feel about Affinity, right? Affinity only runs the 4 Galvanic Blasts. And so any hand that has just one, and like a decent hand otherwise, it still feels pretty good just because you have one way to interact. Like,
yep.
That's just going to win you some matchups. So what land do you lead on here?
Foothills for Forest.
Really? I think your fetches are more important.
I'm not
And, like,
shocking off Temple Garden, because if I don't have a 3-drop, I can play it tapped on turn 2.
You have a 3-drop.
That's a pretty reasonable 3-drop.
It's not great, but like
No,
the
but it
things you
lets
can
me...
hit off a Coco, I think make that worth it.
Yeah. I usually just have her sit in my hand until she does something, but... Ooh.
Affinity.
No,
Oh, Lantern.
that is Lantern. Yikes.
And they're going to mill you because you kept top.
That's fine.
Rip. Alright, so Path is a dead card. Birds, not great. Temple Garden.
Why Temple? Oh, because my life total doesn't matter.
Yeah, your life total doesn't matter, and your fetches can be useful for something, I guess. Like trackers.
Yes. And tracker matters pre-board.
Yeah. You've got a lot of cards that matter in this matchup. This is probably not the best game one for you, although he did mulligan. And it looks like he might be missing a land. No, he's not missing. Not with the Ancient Stirrings.
Right. Actually, he hit another bubble.
Who did he target with that? He targeted himself.
Yeah, okay, there's this on Mentor's Fair.
Alright, so he's got basically nothing. So you have a couple turns to set up here. He's got a couple free draws. Redraws.
I'm on Crack a Fetch Voice and Birds, because there's no point in pathing, and I can't do anything else.
Yep.
Yes.
And I would just get the shock land here. It just makes your mana a little nicer. Again, your life total doesn't matter.
Sure.
I mean, the lands don't really matter too. You're sitting on 2 birds, so he's... You're golden for a couple reasons, but...
Right. We just need a good Coco hit now.
Yep.
He's only got 1 in hand. I guess 2, because there's a bauble, and then he draws for 3.
Right, but he's got some control with the Shredder, so... He basically gets to see, what, 3 cards? And he can play a bridge if he draws 1.
Right.
But he can't play a whir yet.
Yes, bridge is scary.
Now he can play a whir.
And he can whir for 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
He cannot or he can get a Grafdigger's Cage, so you have to be a little careful with the collected company. Although it looks like he might just be doing it now. Or cracking Inventor's Fair. Yeah.
Cracked Inventor's Fair lets you put it into your hand.
Yeah, so he's gonna get a bridge probably.
He got a lantern.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine too. I would main phase the Coco.
Definitely.
And before playing, don't play land.
Yeah. Courser's
ooh.
good.
No. Courser's not good because of the Shredders.
But I can play the land off the top and he's got a lantern in hand.
No, but well, yeah, right. So, double tracker though gives you so many clues
That's
that
true.
he
I can fight
probably
him.
can't fight.
You got a good point.
Yeah, and just like play and crack this right now.
Why crack it now?
He can kill the trackers with
I can
Pyrite Spell Bomb.
Respond. And I want
But
the
if
shuffle.
you crack the fetch later, no, you don't. The shuffle doesn't really do much in the matchup. It's like the most marginal thing. So I would just crack the fetch, get the clues on the board. Like he can whir for a Pithing Needle and stop your Windswept Teeth, right? Like there's some silly things that can happen, and just like put the clues on the board.
Sure.
The reshuffle doesn't really matter. And I would have gotten up planes there for the path.
Yeah, I was thinking I could path myself if I really needed to.
Yeah, like pathing a birds here also gets you more clues. Again, you're already at 4, so you might be fine. But opponent's going to have their work cut out for them.
Definitely.
Now you're looking for something like Ghost Quarter, Excavator.
Knight. And I have the Coco, so we'll see.
Yeah, you're in a pretty good spot. The double tracker is going to make this real hard for him.
Right, it's also a really good clock.
Yeah, like he needs to... What did he get off the... He got the lantern?
He got a lantern. He needs to have a bridge, doesn't he? I guess he's not dead this turn. I can crack 3 clues. That'd be 14.
Yeah, he's not technically dead.
But that's pretty damn good.
Yeah. The opponent is regretting a lot of their decisions so far. They're also burning their clock pretty hard.
Yes, I did notice that. Because I am definitely making them play it out.
Oh no, Excavator. Rip.
It's a little unfortunate. There's a lantern. Oh,
Ew.
that seems bad.
No, it's on top.
That's true.
What
does he
name
needle?
Probably a fetch land?
He should need... Yeah, Ghost Quarter.
Yep,
That's correct.
It's pretty smart. Although, this means he doesn't have a bridge this turn.
And he doesn't have anything in hand.
Yeah, he's going to have to mill himself. I would tap the bird.
Well, I get to do as much damage as I possibly can this turn, which would be cracking maximal amounts of clues. I could also path
Coco
myself.
Here.
I think I Coco too.
Because you don't really want to draw the path.
No, I don't want to draw the path. What am I getting off of a Coco that's useful, though?
Pull up the deck list real quick. Go to the magic at the bottom.
Magic.
And click on the other window, and then go to collection.
So, Mind Sensor would stop a whir. Coursers, Knights. Knight can get me a Gavany Township, which doesn't do much. Oozes don't do anything. Hierarch I want to hit, but...
Yeah, I guess you don't really need it. Excavator is not terrible.
But there's only one.
The thing is, he might mill the Grafdigger's Cage, so I guess you can Coco if he put a stop on his draw step.
Stop on my monster.
So there's no huge point in like if you deal a ton of damage here, you're just burning your clues, which lets you draw your hierarchs. Like those are
Oh, true. So I don't want to. I want to do enough damage that he has to get a
And
bridge, which
he's
is just
already on a
attacking.
two-turn clock, right? Like just attack, hold up Coco,
Because I
hold
don't
up Path.
think I can kill him. Right.
Yeah, you because 1, 2. If you hit a land, you can crack 3. Yeah, you can deal 14, but like you could also just deal 8 here and deal 10 next turn.
Right.
In this way, if he doesn't draw the cage, it lets you Coco, because he basically has to mill himself. He does have like 7 looks at a bridge, so he's probably going to hit one. In which case, you want a Coco for the hierarch.
Yes.
And you can like also path something for,
Yeah, I can path myself
yeah,
at some point. I can just pass here, right?
yeah. Yeah, so he's milling himself.
There's a bobble.
He has to hit a bridge here.
Decay doesn't do it.
No, because of the
Lantern.
he's got 3 more shots.
Right.
You can take off the. I would still leave the draw step 1 on.
Just in case.
Yeah. He's gonna do this in his upkeep, so it's not.
Right.
Lantern, lantern. Still digging. Glimmer void, no good.
Whir is no longer good.
Pithing needle. Lantern reshuffles.
I can
Yeah,
cast Coco in response to. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he had a lot of shots at it. I think even if he hit it, it wasn't game.
All right, so I'm bringing in
Everything.
well, Mind Sensor, yes. Stonies, yes. Blessed Alliance seems like a no.
No. Yeah, and everything from 2 up. Surgicals, Rex Age, Eldritch Evolution.
EE.
Yes.
And then I pull out voices. They don't matter.
Yep, all voices out. You can probably drop a couple birds.
I was gonna drop trackers because if I stony my own trackers.
If you stony, they lose. So like the non-bow there is fine.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, like coursers can come out. And like drop a bird.
Drop 1 bird. I'm at 61.
Oh, enter the paths.
Oh God,
You've got 4 paths that can come out. I was like, I'm pretty sure something else comes out here. You can bring back in some coursers.
Right, because there is always Tezzeret or whatever. Eidolon of Rhetoric is too slow, right?
What is Eidolon is what? They can't cast 2 spells?
Yeah, each player can't cast more than 1 spell a turn.
They're only going to cast 1 a turn anyway.
Except for turn 2, maybe.
Yeah.
Which I could have it down for, but that seems like I'm on the draw, so never mind.
Yeah.
Firing it off.
And he's going to be bringing in. I doubt he brings in Tezzeret. I don't think I would. He's going to be bringing in a couple more removals, maybe something like a Pyroclasm, probably Periphery Nodes.
What's Periphery Nodes?
You know what Drop of Honey is?
A fog.
No. So Periphery Nodes
destroy
is
the creature with the least power.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God, that's terrible.
Yep. Do you know how that works with indestructible creatures? So let's say I have an indestructible 1/1 and a 10/10.
I have no idea.
You actually can't choose the indestructible one.
Oh wow. All right.
So,
here's the hand.
This hand is not good.
Right, because surgical doesn't do anything.
Yeah, like if they start milling themselves, if they mill a bridge, they lose. But like, what do you think the chances of having a green source on top are?
In the top 2?
Yeah.
Is that gonna look reasonable? Is this good enough? Yeah, this seems amazing.
Pretty good.
Because I can EE for Rex Age and surgical the bridge.
It's a little risky, but I'll keep it.
Sounds good.
A little risky.
I mean, it's Lantern, right? What are you gonna do?
Apparently lose game 2.
Yep.
This is fine. Everything is fine.
Fix this.
That's not a stellar turn 1 for him.
What is a stellar turn 1 for them? Anything involving a Mox Opal?
Mostly Inquisitions or Thoughtseizes.
Oh, true. We didn't see any of those game 1.
Ew.
Whatever. Oh, I can probably unset that. Here's an Inquisition.
Your hand is pretty Inquisition proof.
Losing the EE seems bad.
Nah.
But also my hand doesn't do anything, so I guess none of the cards actually matter.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's kind of rough.
Yeah. Do you want to rip the stirrings?
Do I want to?
Probably.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, you've got a second one. Lets you see his hand.
Double Bridge, Codex Shredder, Glimmer Void.
Okay. This also lets you reshuffle your own deck, too. Alright, so he's probably going to mill you here.
Right. He unfortunately does get to mill me away from lands.
Yeah. He gets to try to. This deck plays a lot of lands. Put a stop on your upkeep.
Ooh, he's debating the Pixis.
Yeah, he wants the cage.
So I get this land.
Probably.
Why was I stopping on my upkeep?
In case he milled you on upkeep.
Oh, yeah. Alright, play Foothills, crack Foothills. Yes.
Yeah, you got it, because you don't even want the tracker.
Grab a Temple Garden, because it doesn't matter.
You can also shuffle his cage away. Although...
And do I play Birds or Hierarch?
He doesn't have removal, right? His hand is just 2 bridges.
2 bridges.
Yeah, so Hierarch.
Do I Ghost Quarter myself for a forest and play Birds?
Alternatively... You can Ghost Quarter him away from the Graph Digger's cage. Or you can Surgical him away from the Graph Digger's cage. Do you want this?
Don't know.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. Because right now, your Coco is the only thing you have in hand.
Right.
Like, he's gonna mill this knight.
Yes.
I think you Surgical his cage away. I think you really want this Coco. So just Surgical his Inquisition. You can just leave the Inquisitions in his deck, just like shuffle his deck. Arguably should have done this on his upkeep, but this is fine.
That's probably fine. He's still got 2 bridges, and we want to leave them in, right?
Yeah, you're gonna be playing out your things. And I think you Ghost Quarter just to get rid of the knight on top, because you want another land, so you can Coco. So Ghost Quarter yourself, play the birds.
Okay.
Or don't.
Oh shit! I didn't realize this was in my hand stuff there.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This is still fine.
Yeah.
He puts a forest on top.
There's the
All right,
bridge.
he's got a bridge. Maybe put a stop. Oh, you got the stop on your upkeep. Good. So now we can Coco.
Because I just draw this.
Yeah, you have to pass.
That's right.
EE. All right, play the land before anything. And now
EE would be really good.
Yeah, so you just pass, and when he goes to mill this, you can Coco in response to just keep it in your deck.
Fair enough. And I can attack for 1.
No.
No, I can't. That's Coco mana. Right.
You can. Yeah, and you are falling a little bit behind on time, although
Right.
it doesn't really matter. Put us. You don't need to stop on your end step. Lantern's fine.
Yep. Shredder's
Put
annoying.
Shredder's fine. This last card's a bridge,
Yes.
so just Coco here.
Not try and draw the EE? No, because he'll do it on my turn.
Yeah. You just want to spend your mana. Like, Scavenging Ooze is also decent, because it eats his graveyard away. It's pretty good. Alright, so now you can double Ghost Quarter here. So activate the... there's no way to draw the Ghost Quarter. Yeah, I would...
There's no way to draw the Ghost Quarter. I agree.
So float mana
Off of what?
off of Forest.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Sack Tonight. Probably get a Ghost Quarter.
I agree. And
So
now I
that
have
gets a
trigger.
Knight. Yeah, and now you can crack the clue to draw the Horizon Canopy, because you haven't made your land drop yet.
Do I want to draw the Horizon Canopy?
Yeah, because it's another clue and it's another redraw. So it's like 2 free draws.
That's true.
Use a Ghost Quarter mana.
How do I untap?
Right click. On anything else.
Undo. Thank you.
Yeah,
Use
use a Ghost Quarter.
Because I'm not double Ghost Quartering him?
He's got a land on top, so he's got 3 no matter what. I guess if you Ghost Quarter him, he won't have a land on top, but there's no rush. He's going to get the bridge, and then we're going to Ghost Quarter him out.
Isn't he going to mill in response?
We'll see.
No.
Play the land. This is bad for him. So now he's got to respond to this trigger. Okay, so now you can crack Canopy in response. He's got 2 more mill rocks. Just let him mill it.
I can't draw it, yeah.
Yeah. This is fine. And then I would just play the Ooze.
Play and use an attack with Hierarch.
Yeah.
Off of Horizon Canopy.
No, leave up the Canopy. It's a draw card.
Yeah, but I'm not going to have the mana to use it.
You have Hierarch. You're going to tap Hierarch.
Am I going to attack with Hierarch?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think drawing Gavany Township is too bad either, because you just want to hit more lands.
Right.
Like, land drops are real good.
I guess I could have played the birds.
Yeah. And he's milling himself digging.
What is he looking for?
War is pretty good. Yep.
Bridge
So
2
now,
makes it hard to break bridges.
Now we can triple Ghost Quarter him.
Yes.
When do you do it, though? You can't do it after he draws, because you can just cast it. Alright, so just play Township.
He's shredding my Courser away.
That's fine.
I'm fine with that. Play Township.
Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so how do you do this? This deck is confusing and there's too many things going on.
Ghost Quarter him twice off the Glimmer Voids.
You can Ghost Quarter him 3 times.
Yeah,
you
but
should.
I should do it at least twice right off the bat.
Yeah, just to see what's on top. Do we know his 1 card in hand?
No, because he played the bridge. It's whatever he just drew.
Ghost Quarter, more Glimmer Voids. Float mana with knights.
He's out.
Yeah, they only play one basic.
Really?
Temple. Knight has to sacrifice a plains or.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. It's just gotta be this one.
Yeah, and you're gonna want to. Yeah, grab a fetch here.
Grab a
I mean,
fetch.
not a
Ghost
fetch.
Quarter.
Ghost quarter.
Ghost Quarter the river.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's shuffling himself. No, targeting me. Do I want to draw Azusa? I can't. He has too many mills. He's got 3.
Yeah, this is fine.
That seems good too. Nope. Oh, now we don't get to know what's on top anymore.
Yeah.
Which is good for me.
Yeah, Ghost Quarter is river. Next turn you get to hit his last land.
No, I don't. I don't have another thing to sack.
You can draw a bunch of cards.
That's true. Play birds?
Yeah, play birds.
I can play
and
Scoos
then,
too.
Well, crack a clue.
That seems good. Combat him for 1.
Yep. Lantern is so fun to play against.
I am actually enjoying this. It's just really friggin' weird.
It's a very different game. People dislike it for like all the wrong reasons. It's like, oh no, I lost. It's like, but yeah, but you let them set up and you didn't play to beat their lock. Like, we're
He
playing
did
to.
know himself, and there's an Adventurous Fair, which
Maybe
he does have a word, doesn't he? Or he
No,
could word.
reshuffled. He's got no cards in hand.
Oh, that's sweet. I guess he loses, huh?
I mean, it's not great for him. He needs help. Is he milling you? Yeah, this is
Yes.
fine. He's just going hyper mill. The goal now is to get him stuck with cards stuck in hand.
Right.
Coco, what are your chances of hitting Excavator plus?
Bad. I only have
Azusa?
2 excavators.
Yeah, I would just Excavator, Ghost Quarter. Hit his island.
Don't I want to hit the Inventor's Fair? No, because
No,
it
you
doesn't tap for colors.
Yeah, and he can't. It doesn't. It like gains him life, but whatever.
That seems sort of relevant if he's going hypermill.
Doesn't matter. Your win con is just get him above like a couple cards in hand and then kill him with a bunch of 2/2s. And you can break the Adventurous Fair next turn.
True. Fifthing Needle,
Oh,
Ghost
that's
Quarter.
Alright.
Good news is I have Coco and 2, whatchamacallit, guys who can break that.
Yeah.
I guess I can F6 here, can I? Get that sweet value. Alright, upkeep, pass.
You can take off the upkeep stop. Plains is actually a pretty good draw.
Because I can just play it. Although I want to play it after I Coco.
Right, Coco now.
Not the greatest.
Oh, not terrible. Not terrible, though.
Right.
Play Ghost Quarter.
It doesn't do anything, though.
Nope. But he'll have 3 of them in play if it ever does.
That's true. And I can't attack anymore.
Yeah.
Why not? I feel like I lose this.
It's not. If he keeps ripping lands, it's not great for you, but there's a chance.
Now I want to be cracking clues.
Yeah.
Can I crack my Horizon Canopy?
No, just start cracking clues. Like play Ghost Quarter from the graveyard. Yep, crack more clues.
That seems reasonable.
Hierarch's pretty good. Play Hierarch. Attack with Hierarch. You can play birds too.
Yeah, mana matters, so do that.
Yep, you've got like 4 or 5 more turns. It's a lot of turns.
Oh, I gotta auto yield to those, and now I can just 6 it here.
Yeah, you do have a lot of turns left, and like you haven't built any of your rec stages yet. Oh, you just hit 1, and we don't know what's exiled, so.
Ooh, and Pirate Spellbombs kills my hierarchs.
It kills 1. You can't recur it. Yep, more clues. I don't want to play the Corsair.
I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
cracking
just
a clue.
crack another clue.
EE.
Yeah, okay, so how does this kill him? He's got
I can
1,
EE
1.
on 3.
No, that kills a bunch of your shit too. So you don't have a clock if you do that.
You're right. I can EE on 1 and then I can Ghost Quarter.
Have you played a land? Hold on.
I played a land, but I have 1, 2. I guess I only have 3 mana available.
If you EE on 3, it leaves you with like nothing. Yeah, EE on 1.
But not this turn.
Yeah,
I can Ghost Quarter his... No, I can't Ghost Quarter his
yeah,
shorts.
you can EE on 1 here. But you won't be able to Ghost Quarter. It'll also kill your Hierarch and your birds. Yeah, I guess wait till next turn. Crack another clue. Or actually...
No.
Huh?
Don't crack a clue.
Why not?
What am I gonna... I have to discard.
So.
Okay, crack a clue. Play birds.
Birds, I guess.
I mean, I'm gonna... No, I'm gonna EE on 1. Just discard a land.
You'll just... It'll be extra lands. You're gonna need a ton of mana next turn.
Oh, that's true. Sigo.
Yeah, so you can Ghost Quarter all of his lands, blow up all of his mill rocks, and you'll have like a whole bunch of turns because you won't have any mill rocks.
Right. But then he Inquisitions me and I lose.
Yeah. Damn, that was a pretty good draw. That was a good there's no reason not to cast the EE, I guess, right?
I'm out of clues.
No, you're not. You got a ton of lands.
Right.
Do Foothills, crack Foothill.
Too late.
Yeah. Double Hierarch doesn't get there. Yeah, do...
I can crack Canopy.
Canopy. Yeah.
Excavator doesn't do anything. I think we're done.
Yeah, let's go to the next game. I think if you had played the EE there, you'd probably win.
Yeah, especially since you drew a thing.
Yeah. That was just sort of unlucky
Faster.
to hit the exact thing you wanted.
Okay.
You've got plenty of time.
Alright, we do get to play first. Give me a good hand. That is a very slow hand.
And it's quite slow. And if he plays discard, it's pretty bad.
I think I'm going to mull it.
Yeah.
As much as I like EE. Oh god.
Well, this one does even less. So this is an easy mulligan.
Yeah.
This one is super good, and I think you actually play the EE on turn 1.
And I put this on the bottom.
Yeah. So he can't Inquisition it. This grabs a Shockland. Like, this lets him Pithing Needle it, but then you drop Stony Silence,
And the
right?
game's
Like,
over.
yeah, if he Inquisitions here, it's fine, right? Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not doing anything in my hand, but that's fine. Seems good.
Good draw. So now his discard is turned off because your hand was awful.
Yes. What am I extracting?
Nothing at the moment.
Sure,
No
but
rush. Uh,
what am I extracting?
you can grab the baubles. He could be doing this to get you to reshuffle his hand. Ooh, what is his hand?
Pixis,
Oh shit.
Grafdigger, Pulse, Doubleware.
No land. Good luck.
Yeah, I might just win this.
I don't know. If you draw a 3-drop here, you're in real good place.
He does get to bobble, and I drew land. Well, I can attack for 1.
Yes. And you should. Now, Coco's a live draw. Everything but a land is a live draw. Even some lands are a live draw.
No, because he's going to cage.
You can blow up his cage, right? Like if he goes...
Oh, you're right. I don't need this.
Like you can actually stop him from worrying for any significant amount just by blowing up his 1-drops.
This seems good.
Hey. No, hold on.
Don't I main phase it? I can play lands off of Courser?
Yeah, if you hit a Ramanop, you can grab a land from the graveyard. Yeah, you're right.
You always main phase it. Hashtag Todd Stevens. Rexage Knight?
Yeah. I wonder which artifact you should target.
Maybe that one.
All right.
I'll pick yes. And now we're clocking him. To some extent. Oh man, wouldn't that have sucked last turn?
Cage.
Why did he Inquisition me?
Himself. He's emptying his own hand.
Oh, for a bridge faster?
I think. Maybe he Inquisitioned you.
No, he did it. Oh no, he targeted me.
That's silly. Does Azusa do anything here?
No. I can Knight for a Ghost Quarter. That's like all I've got.
Or you could just hit him for 6.
7, 8. Or no, 6, you're right.
It is a 3-turn clock, and you got the EE. Yeah.
I see no reason to not play Azusa, though.
Hold up Engineered, but I don't think you want to. Just play Azusa. Like, if he hits a land here, he can war for 1.
No, he's got a bridge.
Got a bridge.
But I can still attack.
Can attack for 3. He can now war for 2. Ooh, that's real good. You can double Ghost Quarter him to put him off a war.
I guess it doesn't super matter which.
Darkslick Shores is slightly better.
Okay.
Hit him for 3.
Lantern.
You got a tracker on top. He's got a land on top.
And he concedes.
Yeah.
That's a pretty silly matchup.
Yeah. That was, I think we could have won game 2. It's a lot to think of, and time starts being an issue.
Yeah.
And just playing with, like, while talking about plays makes it take longer. So it's...
Definitely.
It probably was harder than it needed to be.
Yep. But I like how this deck has game against Lantern.
Oh yeah, I do not like playing against the green-white value decks with Lantern.
It feels great. Because Lantern is like the boogeyman to a lot of people, including me. And I'm always subconsciously thinking about whether or not I can beat a Lantern. And there you go. Beat a Lantern.
It's like, it's a different kind of game, right? You just got to play the right game and then you'll win, right? Like things like...
But you also have to have enough ability to play the game, and this deck does.
Yeah. Right.
Alright, I'm gonna cut the recording and start up a new one.
Cool.